Perfect, everybody. Welcome to today's session. I will start sharing my screen in a few seconds. So today we will discuss with you about how to make container movement easy with the trucks and slots, booking via xChange. So at the beginning, we will start with a little introduction of trucking, show you the product from Marcus, and then afterwards, Adrian will go in and tell us all about ocean freight. So let's jump directly in and start with the trucking side of things. So what have we thought about? Why do we need trucking? So we at xChange believe that truck booking should be easier for all of you, and you should have a guaranteed and easy bookable function on xChange. And this is the idea, to give you a complete overview of where your containers are and when they are transported. And why do we do this? Because we do see currently, especially in the trucking market, that there is a huge shortage on drivers. Just some newspaper articles throughout the last month, we see in the Netherlands over 10,000 truck driver shortages. They are missing to move your boxes. Then we have next to it even the increase in metal pricing because of the tightness. And as another example, in Germany, we see that the truck drivers get older and will retire soon. So the shortage will go bigger and bigger over the last few months and years. And this is one part of the problem. And the other is the way how you book your containers today. So this is just a step-by-step plan for you to understand what is done. I believe you are all familiar with it and you all know what is needed. But just to give you an overview, normally you reach out to your intermodal department if you have one. Otherwise, you need to do it all by yourself. But what is happening as the next step in that department or with you is you send out your emails to the trucking companies. After that, we are waiting for feedback from the trucking companies. You need to sort out your emails. You need to check through which quotes is providing whom. After you have the initial setup, you start negotiating with one or two, and eventually you agree with one on a price. And on that pricing, you provide then your booking details, meaning the pickup and drop-off reference. After that, as the fifth step, you need to oversee the order. Are my containers going to be delivered on time? Do I have any issues with my shipment? What is happening? And eventually at the end, we all love that all goes well, but it from time to time doesn't go. We are waiting and we are negotiating on the invoice and terms because maybe a truck is late. So this is the process at the moment. And we have seen that you have four major issues with that process. So the first one is, as explained at the beginning, finding a truck is not easy. And we have a huge shortage in here. The next one is the steps you have seen. So it is a completely manual process and you need to oversee everything via emails, via WhatsApp, via paper. All the information is flying all over the place. Afterwards, at nearly every booking, you need to negotiate on your payment terms and pricing. And eventually the last point is the oversight of the actual booking. So what are we trying to achieve here? We want to help you on all four of these. For the first one, finding a truck, we will look for a truck for you. Marcus will explain in a second how this looks exactly. The next one, the completely manual process. We are trying to digitalize that process for you. We try to find ways how to make it easy and you do not need to go through these processes anymore. Then the negotiation on payment terms. We believe it should be an easier way to book your trucks. That's why we guarantee you pricing directly after we provide you the information. Lastly, you do want to know where your trucks are and you do not have oversight of your bookings. So we will update you with all the necessary information. That being said, on the theoretical parts, I would like to hand over to Marcus and give Marcus the opportunity to show the product.
Hi, this is Marcus. Greetings from Hamburg to everybody. How do we translate the pain points that Toby currently described? How do we translate this into an easy-to-use product on our platform? So what we did, we launched a small experiments, and I'm about to show you how this works. This should be available for everybody on our platform. So as soon as you register, you should see the tracking icon on the left side and are able to access our platform. As Toby said, booking a truck should be as easy as booking a plane ticket. Therefore, we try to mimic that behavior and put it on the platform. We realize that you simply, to get a price, which is one of the major pain points, to get a price, you simply need two addresses, the pickup address and the drop-off address. You simply enter it here, also with address suggestion, and click on calculate price. Then you should be able to see a price directly if you are working in one of our 4 supported locations, which are currently Hamburg, Duisburg, Rotterdam, and Antwerp. We have also all the depots and terminals available, so as soon as you have just a depot name, simply enter it, and we should be able to find the address automatically. On the next screen that you see here, on the left-hand side, you see the price directly. So in this example from Rotterdam to Hamburg, you see the price per container and also the total price if you select more containers. The price updates dynamically if you enter more containers. So we don't need any emails, we don't need any calls from your side. It simply works asynchronously, and you can directly get a price and book here on this platform. You need to enter then some more data and container details. Unfortunately, we still need them. We are working on getting them automatically for you in the near future, also coming from our other products. But right now, you still need to enter them, mainly the pickup dates, the amount of containers you want to move with us, and the references. Again, we currently support Hamburg, Duisburg, Rotterdam, and Antwerp, but we are working on expanding those locations anytime soon, and you will be notified once we have a bigger location set. Booking a truck for your container, again, should be as easy as buying a plane ticket. We are working on opening more regions, especially we are focusing on Western Europe, but we are also in negotiations in other countries and continents. We will integrate into leasing and trading. So as soon as you do leasing and trading on our platform already, you will get an easy way to book a truck directly. We will also use the information we have already so that you don't need to enter information twice. Also, we are working on a booking overview to show you directly what is going on with your order. For example, status updates or when your truck will arrive. This can also come from depots directly so that we show the information almost in live timing. Also, we will provide you with a container list after the delivery is confirmed that you can use this information to contact your customers. All of this is something that we're currently working on, but it will come soon to the platform and you will get notified. Back to Toby.
Perfect, thank you. Q&A session will happen at the end. I will now like to hand over to Adrian to tell us everything about ocean freight and slot market, what is happening. Adrian, please share your screen.
Yes, thank you, Tobias, and welcome everybody. My name is Adrian, responsible for building a new service for ocean freight booking, or slots, how many customers used to say. Hope you can see my screen now. So let's go through it. Where do we come from? We have done a survey in the beginning of this year where we asked 137 companies around the world how they book ocean freight today. The numbers you see here are a mixture of COC and SOC. However, we can clearly see that asking customers how they get quotations, still 84% of all companies use email and phone, followed then only by 60% of companies that use the online shipping quotation tools. However, we know that these are only meant for COC business and not for SOC business. So these numbers look better than they actually are. We look at the booking side of things, then almost the same picture appears. For booking, companies, like 80% of all companies still also use email and phone. Also here, this is a mix of COC and SOC. For SOC, it's even much worse. I don't know anyone who really books SOC slots online within a few clicks. Happy to learn more if you know someone. That's why we actually thought, okay, what's needed to make this better? And we said that we should build an ocean freight marketplace, focusing on the SOC side for now. And what we want to reach here eventually is to offer guaranteed and very easily bookable SOC slots for our customers, for freight forwarders and NVOCCs on the one hand side, and on the other hand side, to offer digital sales channel to generally slot suppliers. This can be shipping lines, feeder carriers, or also NVOCCs in some parts, offering them access to over 1,000 companies already on xChange today to basically use their vessel capacity and to sell it to other companies. Now, what pain points do we have today? For forwarders and NVOCCs, it's generally the case that SOCs are not really welcomed by most carriers today. they get uncompetitive rates or they get sent away totally, basically not accepting any SOCs. Also, there's no digital seamless way to book this or to get a quotation and to followingly book the SOC slot online. This is very manual and cumbersome. Furthermore, there's no easy visibility of sailing schedules worldwide. Some carriers have digital systems, we know, but there's still quite a lack of visibility and an easy Google Maps-like style for seeing when vessels leave and when they arrive. And last but not least, a lack of trusted counterparties worldwide. We know that freight forwarders and NVOCCs often can do business in some areas where they could, but they don't have the right partners in that region. Now, what we have built is the ocean freight marketplace, where we offer instant quotation and also negotiation if the rates are too high. We have up-to-date sailing schedules, which we get from all the different carriers, piling them up at xChange, combining them already, like you know it from some spot online marketplaces, with the rates together. And then we offer a very easy online booking interface as customers are used on xChange. We're quite good at that, making it much better and much easier than in most online interfaces, if there are online interfaces, because many carriers don't even have anything online. Then another upside here is that you can now get equipment and slots in one place on xChange, which is a good thing. Before you had different areas where you had to get the things together. And last but not least, integrated payment. You can easily pay your slots now on xChange via our integrated payment services. We call it the wallet, which also gives you another addition here, booking with us. Opportunities on the supply side, mainly carriers or feeder carriers and bigger NVOCCs. Everyone knows it, challenges today for shipping companies. There's less demand right now, market really crashes, and the competition is picking up. Now we have overcapacity of vessels as well as overcapacity of equipment worldwide, which increases the pressure even more, which makes it very hard to sail at full capacity, to have a good vessel utilization rate as a shipping company. And also keeping up with the digitization is always hard. We're happy and here to help with that. And opportunities working with xChange here for shipping companies, feeder carriers, or larger NVOCCs is you can, if you have vessels, you can improve your vessel utilization rate by booking slots or by selling slots on our platform here. Having access to many customers already on xChange that would be happy to book slots easily online. And we offer you a new scalable digital sales channel with little effort on your end. And you can use the great online experience of xChange platform, because we built the product for you. Now, I also want to jump in real quick in a live demo. I have to stop sharing and share my other screen here for the product. The product is available for all customers of xChange already that have a valid subscription. If they go to the Ocean Freight product, it's still in a beta version here. It's a very early version. They can find different offers online. Let's take an example here of our partner feeder lines. It's a feeder carrier operating between Jebel Ali and Karachi, for example. I want to find the rates and get the prices for, let's say, 40 high cube containers, 5, and I have to provide also the weight. And now I can actually easily get the rate here by just pressing the search button. I will then immediately see the price per container, what shipping terms there are, and when the next vessel is leaving. In this case, there's 2 vessels. There's another one in 2 or 3 weeks, and I have everything at hand, being able to make a counter offer, to negotiate if I like, or to get into the details and see some more information about the vessels, the voyages, how long the transit time is, and when the vessel leaves, and a very detailed view also on how the slot prices are put together here. And if I am happy to book this, I can agree the terms of the seller and confirm the booking with just a few clicks, booking my ocean freight basically on xChange from my SOC. We also have other partners in the region, shipping lines. One other company we work with is Milaha, for example. They are not a classical feeder, but they also can use the product to sell space on their vessels. Also in the future, featuring COC selling. Now this is only an SOC platform, but we are also planning to make this open, or to open up the product to also make available COC offers in case you don't get the equipment, or if the slots are maybe too expensive at the time. The prices are volatile, we all know this, so sometimes you also have to use a COC, which we also want to allow in near future. So this would be, going back to my presentation, be quick, sorry. This would be basically the presentation from my side. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. In terms of if you're a shipping line or a feeder carrier, happily reach out to me directly. We are looking for partners all over the world, and we can offer this product quite simple and quickly to everyone who wants to supply slots, who wants to supply vessel space. And for freight forwarders or NVOCCs who are looking to book slots, this product is already available. As I showed you right now, you can, if you have a subscription with xChange, go online and check it out yourself. And if you have questions, obviously our service teams will be happy to help you here, booking slots with a few clicks all around the world from now on. Thank you for your attention. And I think the Q&A session will then be opened up here, starting maybe with trucks and then finishing with the slots questions.
Perfect. Yes, please put in your questions in the chat function, thus we can see them here as well, and then we can get started. So far, no question asks on the tracking side. Do you have any questions for Adrian on the slot side?
Presentations will also be sent around after the meeting to everyone who attended. You will find also our contact details there in case you have questions afterwards. And yeah.
Perfect. On top, you can also ask questions in the Ask Me Anything lounge at the end of the day, and there we will provide answers to you as soon as possible. Other ways to reach out is for the trucking team. You can reach out to trucking@container-exchange.com. And for Adrian, your email address is?
oceanfreight@container-exchange.com, as you say.
Perfect. So if you have any questions, we are happy to hear from you. Otherwise, we would close this session and wish all of you a thoughtful day with a lot of information concerning containers. And if we can do something for you, we are happy here to help.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
And have a good rest of the day, and happy listening to other presentations later. Bye-bye.